One way to really make a photo pop is to ensure that it has a proper amount of contrast and color. Exactly what a proper amount is totally in the eye of the photographer. But if you pay attention to your key colors, your skin tone, and the saturation of your photo, you can be sure to capture a beautiful picture. But what do I mean by those things? So, key colors start here. You should study the scene through your camera lens. Think about what colors are most important to tell the story of your subject. You're most likely going to be drawn to reds, yellows, and blues, as these are the primary colors. All of the other colors we see can be derived by blending those colors together. To capture the most dramatic scene, you should set your subject against a background whose color is opposite of your subject on the color wheel. For example, put a red subject against a background that is blue, teal, green, chartreuse, yellow. Any of those opposing colors will really make it pop. If you pay careful attention to the balance of color in a scene, you can drastically alter your viewer's response to a photo. It may also prove helpful if you plan on altering your photo to make certain colors pop or fade. You should be careful when making dramatic edits to photos. If you push the colors too far, or if you don't adequately prepare your background, you can easily make changes that are very obvious or even ugly. That said, there is a certain charm to a heavily edited photo if the edits are made with a cautious eye. Another place where color can go wrong or can be a real challenge in your photography is accurate skin tone reproduction. With the wide variety of human skin tones, older film cameras could struggle to reproduce the colors of humanity outside of your mid-ranges. Modern digital cameras have come a long way and will often accurately capture the appearance of a whole range of skin tones. But still, you as a photographer need to decide just how accurate you want your photos to be and what looks correct to you. And that includes with skin tones. In this first photo, you'll see the original colors captured by a Nikon. The colors are slightly more golden than they were in reality, probably because of the yellowish light from the lamp that you can see reflected in the subject's eye. In the second photo, I've adjusted the colors to be more accurate to life. But personally, I prefer them a little bit more golden as a photo. Or you can look at a desaturated version. In a desaturated photo, more commonly called grayscale or black and white, there's no color remaining, or only certain colors remain. Saturation describes how much color is in an image. A desaturated photo will be black and white, or it'll have shades of gray depending on how much variety is allowed to remain in the photo. An oversaturated image is going to have bright, sometimes even painfully garish colors. But if you use saturation tools in your editor carefully, you can create beautiful pictures with a wide range of saturation, from realistic to intense to grayscale. And all can look beautiful depending on what you are trying to create. So go ahead, practice with the saturation in your photos. Try adjusting the skin tone to be either more accurate or more fun. And really consider how you compose your images. Think about where you're going to have greens and reds, where you're going to have blues and yellows, and what your background is going to be in contrast with your subject. Do your best. I can't wait to see what you make.